streets where the seeds are sown. Some hold a shield to protect the weak, while others abuse the power they seek. The siren cries in the dead of night, a blurry line between wrong and right. We see the shadow of a broken trust when the hand of justice turns to dust. One side is hiding behind the state, fueling the anger, feeding the hate. But one side is bleeding to keep us secure, a silent sacrifice, noble and pure. Who holds the scales today? Behind the backs of flesh and bone, standing against the dark alone, honoring the honest, fighting the crime, walking the thin blue line. Behind the bench, there is flesh and bone, standing against the dark alone, honoring the honest, fighting the crime, walking the thin blue line. He leaves his family in the morning light, not knowing if he will survive the night. An honest man in a corrupt maze, catching the bullets in a lawless blaze. They paint them all with a single brush, but in the chaos and the violent rush, he puts his life on the fatal track to bring the peace and the safety back. One side is hiding behind the stake, fueling the anger and feeding the hate. But one side is bleeding to keep us secure, a silent sacrifice, noble and pure. Waiting the line. Behind the back, there's flesh and bone, standing against the dark alone, honoring the honest, fighting the crime, walking the thin blue line. Behind the bench, there's flesh and bone, standing against the dark alone, honoring the honest, fighting the crime, walking the thin blue line. It is easy to judge from the safety of home, until you are out in the jungle